Hey there, good morning. Sunday morning as I begin this, and not gonna lie, feeling a little in the feels this morning. Good God, Joe, get it together. That mic is not for this. Getting ready to do some filming. Gonna try to film 2 videos for After Prison Show, a reaction video, and then a little bit of a rage bait video talking about a situation that I'm dealing with or was dealing with over on Facebook that took place on Friday. Never had a situation like that take place before. Tell you about that in just a minute. But real quick, let me tell you about the last video that I shared with you. Somebody had said, Jesus Christ, Joe, what did you even accomplish? You took a battery out of a van, you took it to AutoZone, you came back, you talked about it, you put it back in, you looked at a paint sprayer, you didn't do nothing. I also tried to empty out the back of the van looking for tools and didn't get very far with that, and then put those tools back in. So you're right, yeah. I didn't get very far, but let me tell you, the next day, I think that was on Friday, Saturday, yesterday, man, I was paying the price for it. My stomach felt like that mesh was all up like, oh God, it felt crazy. So I didn't lift the damn thing yesterday. Stomach feels a little bit better today. Hey, let's get right back into it. Somebody had even asked if I even attempted to jump the battery, and I did so twice. Once like 2 weeks ago with my guy Gene, and then yesterday I did so by myself. I found the jumper cables. They were in my truck. How crazy is that? Underneath the back seat. I put the jumper cables on the van battery, and it got the battery meter going up to, I believe, like about 11. And I got a bunch of clicking, and I got lights on the dash with the jumper cables hooked up. But as soon as I took the jumper cables off, and I left the jumper cables on there for a good little bit, could never even get the engine to turn. All I got was some clicking. So could be a starter solenoid, or that battery is just toast. So that's the theory that we're gonna run with today. And the reason I believe that is because as soon as I took the jumper cables off, nothing. No lights on the dash, no horns, nothing. So today I gotta go buy a new battery. I'm wondering if they give me any kind of like a rebate for turning in a toasted battery. Maybe, maybe not, probably not. But I've been looking at batteries out, and they're expensive. AutoZone. Get in the zone with AutoZone. It really should say get in your pockets with AutoZone. Batteries ain't cheap, folks. So let's go ahead and enter in the information on the vehicle. We got us a 2000, I believe it's a 10 or a 2011. It's a Chevy, and it's like an Express 2500 two-wheel drive. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna say it's got the weakest motor in it, which is the 8-cylinder, 4.8 liter. Believe that's what it is. All right, so the best-selling battery that they have is this Duralast Gold. This is at AutoZone. That battery is $214. It's available today. And let me just give you guys a couple of specs. Cold cranking amperage, 800 amps. Cranking amperage, 1,000 amps. And a reserve capacity of 110 minutes. I've got no idea what none of that shit means. Except for the cold crank and the cranking, it sounds like it's going to provide quite a bit of power. Let's go to the cheapest battery available for the van. It's an Econocraft Group Size 78 Battery 78E. This son of a bitch got 4.5 stars though. And it's only $89.99 with a $22 refundable core deposit. Does that mean if I turn in that bad battery, I get that money back? This has a cold cranking amperature of 600 amps and a cranking amperage of 750 amps and a reserve capacity of the same 110 minutes. Is that cold cranking amperage gonna be enough? 600 amps versus 800, and then the cranking amperage is 750 versus 1,000. Should I just go ahead and spend the extra $140 and get the Duralast Gold? I can't remember the brand of the battery that I have in the van now, but it's a gold. And I got to imagine it was that same price, somewhere around there, about $200 something. And this one's got a 4.7 rating versus the cheapest battery that's got a 4.5. Now you already know what Joe's gonna do. I'm gonna do what everybody else does. I'm going with the cheapest. And Joe, don't do it. This is a mistake. It'll never start in the snow. Hey, man. Let me tell you, that extra $140 difference, man, hey, that's a lot to your boy right this second. Do you think I could get by with a $90 battery? We'll see, because we're going to find out in just a little bit. Anywho, hey, let me share with you something else diabolical taking place right now. I'm about to film a complete rage bait video over on After Prison Show about this situation. Folks, never had anything like this happen. Let me get that out of my face. We're not even using that. Never had anything like this happen ever before. Turns out, one of the people, I did a reaction video, I believe it was on last Thursday possibly, and one of the reactions I did was to a guy flexing with like 20 packs of Newports. Look at this guy here. My God, prison certainly is a lot different than when I was there. Man, buddy got about 2 cartons of Newports right there. That's about 20 packs. Turns out the guy that posted that actually hit me up, and he was not happy about that. No sirree, Bob. But over on Facebook, check out After Prison over on Facebook. If you guys like to defend your boy's honor at all, or at least just see what all the fuss is about. It's crazy because it hasn't really been performing all that well for me anywhere, except for here on Joe Does Stuff, ironically enough. But I took just a little clip, because that's why I like to do the reaction videos, because I can bust them joint down and sell them in nickels and dimes. You get my drift? If I react to 3 videos and I make that a full-length feature over on After Prison Show, well, essentially, I've got 3 shorts that I can make as well. So one of the shorts that I made was, in fact, the Newport King. And over on Facebook, that video's gotten over 11,000 views right now and 45 shares. That is insane. 51 comments as well. So the person that I stole, I guess, this video from, even though it's not, it's fair use. That's what people do. It's reaction content, right? But I guess they're under the impression that I stole this video from them. They would message me talking about hit me up and hey, I got plenty of viral type of content. And I was like, cool, man, hey, let's do something. That was until I went back to Facebook and I actually saw the comments, especially that he left, talking about quick clout chasing. That's my twin blood. 12 can't stop shit. I didn't even really take offense to that per se. I was like, you know what? Hey, it's all good. And the crazy thing is I wasn't really talking shit about the dude at all. I just said it's diabolical, you know, that they're getting all of this in the prison. So let's go look at some of the shares on this. MFers don't understand that prison money till they have to count it. 100. Keep flexing on these beep, beeps. Free blood. Here's my favorite one right here, though. You know you too turned when you got rich crackers with the AZ at the end of it. Because if they would have used the hard R on the end of crackers, can't do that in 2025. You know you too turned when you got rich crackers hating on you hoes. Damn, you were assaulting everybody with this. Show everything but they brain and can't go viral. I did it on accident. F fame, I want my change. Oh, that was the guy that actually messaged me, calling me a rich crackers. If only he knew how broke I really was. I'm about to go buy a $90 battery for a work van. Yeah, it was at that point when this guy lost me, and I really wanted to message him back because he would message me even after that. You got to keep in mind, this is how the message thread went. He hit me up first Friday. I was doing a Bobo over on twitch.tv/AfterPrisonShow. Shameless plug. He says, hit me up. I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy. I wonder what he wants. I think he messaged me again and says, hey, I got more content or something like that. So I messaged him back and I said, hey, cool. You know, what are you trying to do? But after that is when I actually went to Facebook and I saw all the comments and the shares and the disrespect. And I was like, man, forget this dude. Matter of fact, him. Yeah, for real. He even hit me up. There was nothing else that was said. I didn't realize he was disrespecting me so bad in the comment section, so I just left it alone. Then he messages me again yesterday morning, and he's like, hey, I got more content. We can go viral. Bitch, you think I'm about to mess with you? Matter of fact, I really just want to clown you. And Lord, please be with me as I get ready to film this rage bait video for After Prison Show. I'm thinking I'm going to do a reaction video and film about that. Oh my God, I made a tremendous mistake. Anyways, hey, let me figure out where today is going to go. Happy Sunday to you guys. It's the Lord's Day, for God's sakes. Hopefully we can make some shit happen. And by that, I mean at least get the damn van started. Here's the hoping. Damn, my truck damn near didn't want to start. That's crazy. All right. Well, you see it, folks. Battery is down, low, out of the van. Going back to AutoZone. Son of a gun. Yesterday, I tried to jump the van quite a bit off of my truck, and you heard what it just did to my truck trying to get my truck to start. So, put a hurting on my battery, that's for damn sure. All right, we are going to AutoZone. Let's go try to get the cheapest battery that they have. Will a $90 battery start the van after the van has not been started in, oh, I don't know, 2 months at least? You got to worry about the fuel. I mean, all sorts of stuff probably starts to frickin' just go bad when a vehicle hasn't been running. And with every day that passes, it becomes even more critical. I read a comment and somebody had kind of really, this one kind of bothered me. They said, boy, when Joe's done with something, man, he just drops everything and just leaves it as it is. And I think that was in relation to the way that the back of the van looked. But one, I haven't been dealing with the van at all. I hate to be a snitch here, but it's been my guy, Gene. It was all him. He's the one who's been using my tools and painting supplies to do work on my house. And he's the one, you know, hey, look, if we're going to point some fingers here, it's his freaking fault the van looks like shit. You know, but don't worry. Joe's back in action. And with that comes grave responsibility. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to clean the van out. I'm going to get everything organized. I'm going to get back to start doing stuff, man. I really am. And it's all starting with getting this damn van started. Will the battery solve the problem? Oh yeah, we got the stack on the back of that thing and everything. Good for you. But he had the stack exhaust. Shit looked good. Anytime you see a truck like mine and you think your truck is better, you're gonna show it, and his truck was better. He didn't have the crew cab, which, you know, whatever. Certainly had the diesel though. Joe, you're making a terrible mistake. At least go get the $214 battery, man. I can't. And you know what? It's the summertime, so we're not worried about cold cranks. We just need the damn thing to crank. You know, this battery down on the ground is 2 years old. Could it be gone? Could it be dead, smoked, done? There's a potential. You're supposed to change a battery every 3 to 5 years. At least that's what Google tells me. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm gonna learn. When we get to AutoZone, I'm gonna have them test the battery again. And who knows, maybe there's a core charge. If I turn in an old battery, do I get a core charge? But it's probably gotta be the same exact battery. And again, I got a diehard battery down here, which is an advanced auto parts battery, not an AutoZone battery. So maybe the core charge doesn't pertain to the battery I have. We'll see. Got the cheapest battery in the world, Craig. All right, $89 battery. We talked about cold crank aperture in there, me and the nice woman did. And she said in the wintertime, you may have some problems. But you know what? We ain't worried about that right now. We're worried about every single day trying to get by, hand to mouth. And that's what it is. So, she was a very nice woman. I had her test the battery. She said the battery's smoked, no charge. So the battery's not holding charge. It's dead. So hopefully with this brand new battery, even though it's a cheapo, hopefully it works. Be nice to put that brand new battery in and just crank that van up and let her run. Let her hold charge. Yeah, man. This is the first step to getting back to doing stuff. Also, I didn't do anything with my paint sprayer the other day. You remember we were looking for tools to be able to work on it? Well, it turns out I couldn't find any of my channel locks. So when I get a chance, I'll clean out the van and I'm sure I'll find the channel locks that I need. And I did order the parts that I need to fix the paint sprayer, to tune it up. I got a new housing, guard, and tip for the gun, new filter for the gun, and a new suction filter as well. So we should be good to go. So long as that pump is still good, we should be good to go. All right, folks, brand new $89 battery. Will it start? Well, this ought to be interesting. 3 months of sitting. I got lights. Oh my God. Folks, it's 1 second. Hey now. We are back in action. Yeah, man. Hey. I think I'm about to drive this sucker around the block real quick. A little celebratory spin. What do you say? Nice. Dash looks good. Nothing's overheating. Needs an oil change in here. I need to definitely get this van in for an oil change. Oh my gosh, she ain't moved in so long. Wow. All right. Let's go for a little spin around the block, shall we? Here we go. Woo! We're back, boy. Back in the prison van. Yeah, man. Hey, she ain't ran in a long time. She purring. Man, shout out to Joe, the most least mechanically inclined person that there is, but got the van freaking going. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody too in the comments who helped me. So many people sent me messages saying, Joe, if this ain't happening, it's this, or you need to check that, or you're an idiot. But regardless, hey, thank you guys. All of you helped me get this thing back on the road, and it has to be back on the road, because if we're gonna do stuff, damn it, at least we gotta look the part. Brake, 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 brake. I wouldn't mind going and illegally dumping a bunch of shit right this second, but I need to clean out the van before I can even think about that. It's about to be family day. It's Sunday. We're gonna take my son swimming at the pool. And yeah, I ain't gonna be working on nothing today, but the good news is hey, come Monday morning, man, hey, Joe, ready to go. I'm ready to go, man. Damn right, man, it feels good to be back. Sitting up in this thing. Got to go through all of this junk right here. Got no idea what all of that is. That came out of my truck. And no AC. Shit's gonna be blazing. But it feels good, man. Whew. $89 battery cranked right up. Forget your $214 battery. Hey, you can miss me with that snowstorm bullshit. Take a little ride around the block. All right, folks. Back in action. Yeah, we are. Just can't get enough of it today. No sirree, Bob. Just can't get enough of it. All right. Ain't nothing like that brand new battery. I just gotta tell you. Hey there, it is 1:13 in the afternoon, Sunday. hot as dog shit outside and getting ready to go clean out the van. Why not? Why not? So we'll go to the storage unit. I said I didn't want to put anything extra in there, but at least for the time being, I'm gonna need to. I need to try to find some tools so I can get this paint sprayer back together. And I really just want to get most all of this shit out of the back of the van temporarily. I will be getting rid of the storage unit sooner than later, but for the time being, we got it, so might as well use the damn thing. So let's go see what we can find and get the back of the van somewhat cleaned up. Up at the storage facility. Yeah, man, a work van back in action. We did a video like this not too long ago, cleaning out the van. We were gonna turn it into a sleeper van, right? All right, so, hey, what we got up in here? Damn, it's been a while. Damn, we got a pressure washer. We get back to doing pressure washer work. Got a couple of broken weed eaters I need to throw away. Yeah, I cleaned out this quite a bit. Damn, I still got Jellicoe's golf clubs in here. And what the hell is all of that on the ground? Thought that was mice poop. But it ain't. It's some kind of dirt from something. Most of my landscape stuff is just broken. Brokey. Oh, damn, I forgot about that classic right there. Good deal. Old generator. Got the little pressure washing pad right there. Little disc. Yeah, man. Do I got tips on this? I do got one tip on there. Hell yeah. All right, so we are going to empty out the back of the van. And before we even do so, any tools floating around in here? Anything that I'm seeing? A magnet fisher. What you going to do with that? Any tools? Whole bunch of paint over there. I got that painting job upcoming, and I fear if they don't have enough paint, I can bring paint. So that'll be good. I'll also talk to my buddy Gene about that as well. Gene's ready to rock and roll. He's ready to do that shit tomorrow, but we're going to put it on for Tuesday. So that's the game plan. That way tomorrow I can get completely prepared and we're out there without a hitch. But for the time being, hey, let's go ahead and get the van cleaned up, man. And there's a lot. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's a lot that needs to be done in relation to that. Gosh almighty. All right. Time lapse, anybody? All right, let's look at tools. It's good to see these guys again, man. They're like old friends that never let you down. A mess. There we go. Not a single clean mud pan. That's all good. A plunger. You know that that's been sitting in some dookie somewhere. We'll keep that. Who knows? Maybe we'll be a plumbing company. My planer. Shaving doors down. Grinding shit. Some channel locks ought to be jumping out at us at any moment. Got no need for that whatsoever. Some 409 cleaner. Could start a cleaning company. Again. That would be hilarious. This has been used and hasn't been cleaned out, so that's nice. We'll try to get this guy running again. Got a cup for it right here. Shower heads. Some grinders. I'm just not seeing not a single freaking pair of channel locks. Nope. All right, tell me we got the channel locks. I got one funky pair of channel locks. Gosh almighty. And that's it. Out of all these damn tools, one pair of channel locks. But that's all right, that's all I need is just one pair. I can make it work with that. All right, good deal. Hey, one final thing. And then, oh shit, there's my brand new paintbrush that I bought, buddy. And it is ruined. All right, baby steps. Hey, at least we found the channel locks. All right, let's go make an illegal dump at the dump. Let's go get rid of some shit we don't need. Damn, it's hot. All right, just leaving from the storage unit, and I got two broken weed eaters in the back of the van and some trash. But I don't think I'm gonna do the illegal dump today, simply because of the fact that maybe I can fix those weed eaters. Those were two things that I was gonna throw away, and I may need a weed eater if I'm doing odd jobs. So I think I can get those things fixed. I don't know shit about small engines, but hey man, I think it's time to just start learning everything. Okay, learn how to work on the van. Learn how to fix these things when they break. And you know, that's something that I'm not used to doing. When things break, I'm used to just going and buying a new one. And that's just the way that it's been, but I'm no longer in a position to be able to do that. And I think that that's also a part of my failed business endeavors, is doing shit like that. So for the time being, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. It's getting ready to pour. We got some dark clouds coming in overhead, and I'm super sweaty, and I'm also super worried that I might have done a little too much, and I'm not trying to do too much, because I definitely did more than I did the last time, which was I think Friday, and Saturday I was paying hell for that. So I just lifted a couple of things I probably ain't have no business doing. So let me try to take it easy a little bit. But tomorrow's game plan is going to be getting that paint sprayer back together. I do have all the parts to be able to do that. And then Tuesday, we're going to go do this odd job. So we're going to go paint a mobile home. I'm excited for that. All right, thank you guys for taking the time. Hey, the van is back together. Shit is rocking and rolling. And I'm happy. I'm happy that the van is running smoothly. So Joe's a sweat machine right now. I'll talk with you guys later. And until then, take care.